Let's see, Oh! Hello, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, bringing you Organized Chaos. And currently, I'm scrolling through YouTube in order to find a good something or other to review. Let's see, Oh, here's something. Princess and the Goblins.
Did you see the Princess and the Goblin?
Basil, what are you doing here?
You never left my home.
We never left? What do you mean we never left?
Yes. Didn't you notice there's a corpse on the bed?
Yarr, that's me wife!
No, that's my dinner.
No, that is my wife!
Gonna be both?
But who are you?
I'm Golden.
He lives here.
Okay, what the flip-floppity-floop is going on?
You don't want to know.
Don't tell me. We're doing a collab, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, fine, let's just get this over with. This is Princess and the Goblins. Co-starring with me is the folks at Haunted Cliffside.
Yay! Goblins.
Why am I here?
You live here, you dummy.
Plan 7.
Ow! Ow! The movie begins in generic Fantasyland number 12.
The mountain region?
I'm guessing Sinnoh League.
Fantasy Island.
There's no carnivals.
What, I see an ass?
Yeah, your own.
That's not, I don't have an ass. Stop bringing that up.
Well, we then see the worst caretaker ever lose track of the princess, and instead of trying to alert the guards that the princess ran away, she decides to look for her herself.
Just like every video game in existence.
Escort missions. Horrible, horrible escort missions.
They're the worst.
Well, she kind of, sort of gives up.
And just takes a nap.
Good idea.
Wake up! Known as Princess Irene. Don't even know why they say that.
Ugh, that sounds like such a dumb name.
Originally, it's Irene, not Irene, you
Irene.
dumb fucks. Shut up.
That's what it is.
I think we're losing track here.
No one asked your opinion. Anyway, she basically runs away like a little ninny and gets lost in the woods, where magical creatures of nowhere pretty much attack her.
I think she went to hell.
Speaking of creatures, aren't you the squirrel who hit me in the head with a nut?
You can't prove anything! Bail out! Woo! Do you guys have some sort of history I should know about?
No.
He never talks about anything. He just sits and stares.
I'm always watching them.
Where the hell did he go?
No one knows.
Well, she saved at the last second by random generic hero who apparently is so bad at singing that it causes the goblin creatures great pain.
Though their color palette schemes do look familiar. I wonder where.
Excuse me, princess.
Well, the boy decides to rescue the princess and explains to her that songs are the one weakness of these goblins and goblin creatures.
Yeah, she's never gonna do that, is she?
I doubt it.
Escorting her and her cat, Turnip, back to the castle.
What kind of princess names their cat Turnip?
I don't know, I think the Fraggles like it. Fraggle Rock.
My spot.
How long is this movie?
It's about an hour and a half.
Okay, let's speed this along. So apparently she goes and tells nursemaid Lottie all about what the boy did, and Lottie basically says, "Oh, there's no such thing of goblins." "But it's true, Lottie, there is." "Oh, none of that. Let's go to bed." And then magical tower becomes to life. And then later on, she finds a magical door which has a rose on it. She touches it, it bursts open. And then she meets her great-great-grandmother, who apparently is a ghost or the female version of Merlin.
Truly, you are a voice of a generation.
I called the specter detectors. Let's inspect this ghost. Alright, I don't believe in ghosts. That's a heartless, that doesn't count.
It still counts. It has no heart or body.
But it's not a ghost, and ghosts don't exist. So she tells her nursemaid about meeting her dead grandma, where she says, pish posh, it didn't happen. We follow little boy Green down the tunnels where he meets the goblins finally. They mutated Fraggles. Ugh. Finds out that they're also weak by their feet, and they're planning on drowning everyone with water through the mine tunnels.
Except Prince Froglip, he doesn't want to drown them. He just wants to take revenge upon them for sending them down to the ground.
What's his name, Froglip?
Probably the list.
Huh.
So he's Sylvester?
Well, the king returns home from the crusade, and our little princess Nevermind decides to tell him everything that's happened, from her dead grandma to the goblins, and he, for some reason, not only believes her, but doubles the palace guard in order to keep her safe?
As well as one of the guards is a mouse.
That's just weird, even for this movie.
But it's completely adorable.
Well, the evil goblin cat tries to sneak in, but the princess manages to escape to her dead grandma, where she gives her a magical thread that'll lead her to her magic source of power. So tell me, is this magical thread going to be a plot point at any point in this movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
So will this thread actually lead her to her great magical source of power?
No.
Fuck no.
Then the grandma's a liar!
She was Merlin and Gandalf put together.
Actually, now she's more like Dumbledore. She is the one who lies.
True.
Well, the boy takes it upon himself in order to figure out what the goblins' plans are. And as he discovers that Fraggle Rock has definitely taken a turn for the worst...
I take a wrench to that.
Shut up. He soon learns that their plan is to not only flood the mines, but marry the princess off to their son. He tries to stop them, and for some reason forgets their one weakness, and starts trying to beat the living hell out of them.
I think they impeached their original King Jared.
Yeah, I haven't seen David Bowie anywhere.
Anyway, he starts singing after they shove him into a hole.
But they don't seem to be really bothered by it. You know, just looking at all these goblins, I'm seeing a lot of phallic imagery. Ugh.
The mother, as well as the damn tongue thing.
I'm more worried about the soulless eyes.
Well, our little princess has an acid trip that tells her to follow the red thread in order to find her true love.
I had better acid trips when I was dead.
Well, she eventually comes to a hurdle where she immediately gives up because she's forced to do manual labor.
Like a true princess.
Hey, that's the easiest puzzle in Zelda yet.
Well, the cat manages to figure out that the way to get behind small rocks is to move them. And so she manages to somehow rescue the prince. Guy. I'm just going to call him Mr. Prince.
Hey, he's a peasant.
Fuck him.
Link!
You know, is it weird to say throughout the entirety of this movie, all I really want to do now is play Legend of Zelda?
Which one?
Which ones you got?
Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time.
Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker.
Ooh, do you have Skyward Sword?
You disgust me!
I'm sorry. Well, they managed to make their way out of the dungeons, only to have a bit of a falling out over what they should do. Our young boy slave gets knocked over the head and put unconscious and then thrown into a dark room, while our princess tries to talk to her grandmother.
After crying and staying up all night.
Well, since that didn't do nothing, she then begins to warn her dad about the oncoming danger.
She was supposed to do!
Well, too little too late, as the goblins have laid siege on the castle.
Thank you, drunk Lottie.
You're welcome!
Well, things aren't looking bleak until dead grandma appears to the young Link boy and heals his injured leg so he can continue the fight. And he keeps repeating over and over again to stomp on their feet.
And sing songs.
Which he doesn't do!
It's only until the choir boys come in.
Ay. For God's sakes, people! Just start singing! Men in tights this shit!
While dancing on their feet!
Good rock and roll.
That joke sucked.
Shut up, you can't even come up with good material.
Plan 7.
Uh-oh. Wait, what's plan 7?
So, after they finally started to sing, fighting off the goblins and pushing them back in the hole they came from, the goblins still get the last laugh at kidnapping the little princess.
And flooding the mines.
Well, thank God the miners were smart enough to prepare, but now it's going to flood the castle.
Well, thanks to poor planning, it comes down to Link versus Ganon Jr., which the battle is won through phallic imagery.
Isn't it always?
Oh crap, no, fuck no. I had to deal with her for how long? I just got rid of her. Ugh. I had to deal with the sewers. Has away!
So the day was saved. The princess and the Link can get together. They all have one last sing-along before it fades out into joyous credits. Isn't it just magical?
Yeah,
hey,
so-
Basil, how about you tell me how it actually ends? Why are you laughing so hard?
Because in the original tale, written by George MacDonald, at the ending of the goddamn book, oh, it's so hilarious. At the ending, the king offers him the position of bodyguard for his daughter. He declines, and instead he wants a red petticoat for his mother as a reward.
From start to finish, this movie was a pain in the ass. The animation is sloppy and cheap. The story goes nowhere. The characters are generic copies of Legend of Zelda. And good God, there is so much phallic imagery.
And death glares.
Good God. I would recommend this movie for your wall, but it might get scared and run away. But on the plus side, you might have an open house.
Well, we didn't see the actual beginning of it.
What?
Well, in the beginning, the VHS tape, there was actually a phone number that you could call to call your great-great-grandmother.
You're joking.
No, I'm not!
This movie gets a grade D. D-. If for no other reason but the fact that there is one animated film that I've seen that actually is worse than this piece of shit. So, thank you to my friends at Haunted Cliffside.
I swear I'll get that squirrel.
You will never catch me!
I will plan 7.
Ow!
Got him.
Again, he's in the swamp again. Need
I'm-
to get the fishing again.
Well, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman. I brought you Organized Chaos. Subscribe to my channel and subscribe to Haunted Cliffside. And as you excuse me, we really need to move out of here.
Please get out of my house!
I really want to. The corpse on the bed keeps staring at me.
At least the maggots haven't gotten into it.
Yarg, me wife.
Get out of my house!